Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a different kind of video for you guys. Again, trying out another first episode to see how you guys like. We're going to be going through the sub squad builder. This is a series where I'm going to take your suggestions, your budgets, your type of playstyle, as well as what players you have in your club, and try to build you guys a squad to help you guys out in Ultimate Team, and given the stage that we're at as well, and kind of help you guys just have a bit of fun, try out some different players, and give you some fun alternatives as well. I hope you guys do enjoy this episode. If you do, please do hit that like button, subscribe button, hit that bell so you know when I upload, and comment down below if you do love this series, what you'd like to change about it. And if you want to be on the next episode, then please do comment down below your requirements. That includes the amount of coins you have to spend, the players you have available in your club that you would like to use but not necessarily get to use, and lastly your playstyle, and I will get through that and pick one of you out to be in the next episode for next week. Without further ado, let's get into the episode. Alright guys, so to kick off this episode, we do have the first part, which is to pick a person whose team we're going to build, look at their requirements, and then we'll get into the squad building element itself. So today's person or sub that we're going to be going through is Lennon Backhurst. Now Lennon sent me these few comments on a video recently describing what he wanted from his team and how he likes to play as well. Now he did send in a bunch of comments. I do appreciate all the information you guys give me in this series, so this is fine as well to do that. Just keep adding it onto the same thread if you need to. Now some of Lennon's requirements: 200k with a showdown Clyber, and Robben, Kurzawa and Cunha are also players he has available. He likes to build up quickly from the wings, cutting inside, and likes pacey centre backs to be able to stop the counter attacks, and plays the formations 3-5-2, 5-3-2 and 4-4-1-1. He was of course the guy who also helped me start this series by suggesting it for this team. He also has players like Oblak, Ferland Mendy, Ndombele, Inform, Sommer, Schmeichel, and they're all untradeable. There's also a couple of others in Freeze, Bailly, Duncan and Aidu. And he doesn't mind playing fullbacks as centre backs. So with all of that information, we're going to go ahead and look at what squad I would put together for Lennon. Let's go straight to that. So guys, getting into the squad that I have come up for Lennon here, and guys, we're going to do this predominantly on Footbin, just so you guys can kind of see what my building style is, and what players you require as well, how much it's going to cost, and all of that stuff as well. So as we previously have mentioned with his comments, we've got Oblak, Mendy, Kurzawa, Ndombele, Clyber, Robben, all to use in terms of this team as well. Now guys, given his playstyle as well, which is to build quickly through the wings, have players which are able to defend well, and given his formation style as well. First we'll go through what team I would put together, and then we'll go through how I would play it in game. I won't necessarily tell you guys how to put your instructions, because that is of course very personal to you guys and how you play, but overall guys, I'll be able to tell you what sort of team I would put together for that budget available. So getting straight into it, we of course put Oblak in goal, fantastic goalkeeper, and we put Mendy at left centre backs. Now guys, I know this may seem very sweaty, but again, this is all based on your playstyle. If you want a specific playstyle, then there are very few players who can actually give it to you and link in the players that you already have. So next to Ferland Mendy at the right centre back, I have gone with Raphael Varane, 110k in there. At left back, we've got that Kurzawa. He will not be staying in defence though. This is purely for the chemistry purposes that we've stuck all this together. Now guys, bear in mind that Mendy currently sits on 5 chem with an upgrade to the loyalty and a French manager as well. That will come up to 7 chem, which is more than usable for this card. At right back, of course, we have got Clyber. Now, getting into midfield, this is where it takes a little bit of work for this team to come together, especially given the balance that I tried to play with. And I tried to play in the 3-5-2 system as well, guys, so that's really the team that I built around. We've gone for Ryan Gravenberch here on the right defensive mid, and of course the Tanguy Ndombele that he already has in his club at the left defensive mid. Central midfielder, we've got Anthony Martial. Of course, he will switch positions as we go through the team as well. So far, guys, the only two costly players that we have to buy here are Varane and Martial. Martial at 14.5k, Varane at 110. Now guys, these prices are likely to come down as well because of the what if promo, so when putting together these teams, I will try and give you the best time to go out and buy these players as well. For Lennon, this team would be immediately this weekend. Go out and try and purchase this if you can. On the right wing, of course, we have this Arjen Robben that he already has. The left wing, we've gone and put in Heung-min Son, now a very all-round, very capable player, very usable as well in terms of a multitude of positions as well. And up front, we've gone for Bruno Fernandes. You could put Anthony Martial up there and Bruno down here. I don't think it would make a difference to chemistry, but just in case, I have linked in Anthony Martial with 2 strong links to help him out there, and Bruno only has the 1 no link to Arjen Robben. So that's how the team lines up. 86 rated squad. Guys, if we're just going to go to the players and their costs in terms of what it would cost just to put the players together that he would have to buy for his team. So guys, just quickly getting into this part of the team now. As you guys can see here on the right hand side, that will cost Lennon about 218k on the PlayStation, 175 on the Xbox, and 301 on the PC. Now guys, one other thing I forgot to mention at the beginning, please do mention the console you're on. I have built it so it's kind of around the right mark for PlayStation and Xbox. Again, Lennon, I'm not sure which console you're on, so I do apologize if this is over, but I do feel like that these prices will come down. It was 213 when I originally checked this squad earlier on in the day, so I think it will fall again round to the 200 mark. You should be able to get this done very easily for that cost. Overall guys, it's only 4 players to put in the squad now. Although Ryan Gravenberch is not currently in the players that he has, this is simply a 15 goal grind in the friendlies. I think it's managerial masterpiece with an Eredivisie squad. You should be able to grind that out. You don't have to take wins for it, it's simply goals, and you'll be able to use that Ryan Gravenberch in your team. Now that we've covered what players Lennon will need to buy, we're going to get into the final part of this video, which is showing you how I would line them up in line with Lennon's chemistry, formation choices, and his playstyle as well. So we come to this page here where it does tie into one of Lennon's requirements for the formation. Now guys, of course at this point the chemistry does not matter because you will be switching this formation in game. The players will stay at whatever chemistry level they started at, so there's nothing to worry about in terms of this player's on 5 and this player's on 3. It's all good in terms of the chemistry there. Kleiber at right centre back and Mendy at left centre back. Now guys, this is a bit dangerous. Lennon especially, you will need to make sure that you put your instructions on these guys to stay back and help you out defending. That of course gives you the cover around Varane to see off those pacey attackers, which you do like to be able to do. And when they do come down the middle, you've got that strong centre back in the centre to deal with any potential attacks in that way as well. In the base of your midfield, it's a bit slower with Tanguy Ndombele and Ryan Gravenberch. What I've gone for here is a real destroyer in Gravenberch, someone who can do all of the parts of the game and really defend a little more. Tanguy Ndombele is your transition player that you'll use to dribble out of those situations and get the ball into your wingers and front men. Of course, you have Bruno Fernandes in that centre attacking midfield position, great passing and decent shooting as well to be able to help out those two strikers. On the right and left wings, you've got Arjen Robben and Levan Kurzawa. Now Kurzawa, of course, is a left back, but guys, I actually think, and Lennon for you specifically as well, I think this Kurzawa is very capable of playing that left mid spot, especially with that dribbling pace and reasonable passing, crossing and shooting as well. So really a usable card there. Right mid Robben. Now of course, Lennon, if you want to, what you can do as well is load the left hand side back a little bit. So tell Kurzawa hold back a little and tell the right hand side in Robben to push forward a little more. That's actually how I would play this. So you only have to use Kurzawa's attacking side if you really need to exploit that space, stretch the pitch a little more and enable yourself to find more pockets of space for Bruno Fernandes to operate in. And finally up front, you've got your Heung-min Son and your Anthony Martial, a lethal strike force, both capable of finishing well and running in behind, creating chances. A little sweaty with the squad, a little bit of a meta-focused squad, but given how you like to play, especially with the wingers being able to create quick chances, I think the only weakness you may have or struggle you may have is down that left side with Levan Kurzawa. You may not get the same speed output out of him as you will with Robben, but he'll still be a very capable left mid, and I think this team will work fantastically for you. And that is it for this episode, guys. So Lennon, please do let me know if you like your new squad, if you will be using it, what tweaks you would make. And guys, please do suggest tweaks down below in the comments. I love hearing what you guys have to say, what you would change about squads as well. And of course, this series is open to all of you to help me out as well, to help all the other people out who are suggesting their squads. It will be a great place for us to all help each other and get some nice non-meta and meta squads built and to have some fun in this year's game. Hope you guys did enjoy it again. If you did, please do smash that like button, and until next time, I will see you all in a bit.